And fall in, my fellow scout troopers. I am Mika from Scouts of Entertainment here, and yes, we are at Bar Sagath. It's a great 5v3 siege coming your way today, and it was titled Dunland Mercs. And for the life of me, I couldn't understand why until I finally saw a Dunland army. But I went through Steelbows, through the rest of his allies here up to the north. Now I checked at the defenders. I didn't see Dunland. I'm thinking, where's Dunland? Why is this called Dunland Mercs? And then finally, finally I saw it, so I thought that was funny, and I thought I might share that with you. But if you want to see your own Total War replay featured here on this channel, being Rise of Mordor, Rome 2, Napoleon Total War 3, you could send it to my email at scoutsoфentertainment@gmail.com. You can post it to me directly on Discord via direct message. You can also post it on my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, or you can simply tag me in the replay you post on Discord as well. That always helps me find it. And with that, let's get underway today with the army comps. So we'll start with Steelbow's army today, who's commanding Dale. We have a catapult here, of course. We have some Lake Town pikes. Looks to be 2 to 3 units maybe of them. Maybe 2. We have some Swordmasters of Esgaroth armoured up. We have 2 units of Barding Herd. 2 units of Dalian Spearmen. We have some dismounted Earls of Dale. I think 3 units there. And some Dalian Bowmen there, 2 units as well. These guys are not armoured up. We have some Barding and Marksmen armoured, 2 units. Some Dalian Paladins. We have his ally here, Derek 154, commanding Dol Amroth, who has men-at-arms armoured. We've got some civilians out front. Belfast Marines here, 1 to 2 units. I'm going to say 1 so far. We have some Dornell Archers, not armoured. Wanderers of Nimrodal, body-piercing ranger unit. Dornell Swords there, Tirith Marksmen. We have over here Edhon Halberdiers, 2 to 3 units of them. We have about 3 to 4 more units of men-at-arms armoured up. We also have some Dornell Pikes, 1 unit armoured. And we see some Blackstorm Renegades there. Potentially some Knights of the Silver Swan, and I think I see some Havengard. No, I don't see Havengard just yet, but he must have brought them. I've never seen a Dol Amroth army not have Havengard before. But I'll have to find them later, I think. Let's move on. Okay, over here we have Erebor, commanded by Ord or Malice. Got some Ironfoot warriors here with some Obsidian Guard. Next we have some Ironfoot spears here and Ironfoot pikes. And more spears. We have some Erebor legionnaires and more Ironfoot warriors and Isengard of Erebor. More warriors there as well. Dragon Slayers of Ered Mithrin. Ironfoot crossbows, 2 units there, and Blackhawk engineers as well. Now Ironfoot axe throwers 2 to finish us off. Here we go. Moving on. We've got Lothlorien, commanded by Blue Ranger. We've got some Chaos Canon Guardians there. March Wardens of the Wood, couple units. 2 units of the Woodland Protectors. Some Lorien Axemen. We got here Lorien Spears. And some Lorien Swordmasters and Axe Warriors, who would seem Lorien Axemen. Got some Syrian Emos Staff Masters, 2 units armoured up. Blades of the Wood, 2 units. And 1 more unit of spears there as well. And our final attacker, all the way down here, is Dunland, commanded by Tweakac. He's got some Trollshire Axors there, 2 units. 3 units of Snugger Skirmishers. Some Half-Orc Vanguard there, Black Wolves. Dunland Clansmen and some Harrydane, is that Harrydane Pikes? No, it's just Dunland Clansmen, not bad. We have 3 to 4 units of Dunland Clansmen, okay. Half-Orc Spear Guard, 2 units there, Guards of Orthanc, well Spears of Orthanc, not bad. Over here we have, no, I've already commented on them. We have Riders of Orthanc, which is just crossbows on horseback. And Dunland Pikes here, 2 units of them. And now we can go to the first of 3 defending armies today, which is Pajo, commanded the Isengard. You have Uruk-hai crossbows there, 2 units. Maybe 3, but 2 so far. Actually 3 for sure, yes. Half-Orc Spear Guard. We got some Uruk-hai Archers. Bit of firepower here for our Isengard. We got some more Half-Orc Spear Guard. Uruk-hai Infantry. I'm going to guess 3 to 4 units of them. Guards of Orthanc, Champions of the White Hand. Some Nazgûl High. We also have some Dunland Clansmen. No, Dunland Veterans, my bad. And Uruk-hai Berserkers. 2 units of Berserkers. Jeez. It's a bit of muscle. Obviously they have no armor, so he's got to use them when his enemy has limited to no ammunition or no archers around, or or the enemy's archers can't get a shot on his berserkers. You know, those circumstances are ideal to use berserkers. We have Mordor, commanded by Nabest. He's got some Melkor's Chosen out front. So we've got some elite cavalry here brought by the defenders so far. We've got some Uruk-hai pikemen. I was wondering where the pikemen were. We have Trolls of the White Hand, more Uruk-hai pikes, and we finally have Angmar, commanded by the Wom Raider. So we've got some good bad guard here. Uruk-hai pikemen over here. Making our way through the city, we have Trolls of Angmar, Trolls of good or bad, Orc fellas. Witchron Blackguard here. Generals in this unit. I don't see the witches yet. We have some Goblin Trackers over here. It's an okay archer unit, but just okay. Down here, we have, I think I've already commented on those ones, yes. We have some good bad guard here. Witchron Pikemen and some Witchron Scourge Raiders armoured up, those two. Yeah, do I see the witches here? No, I don't. We have Barrow Whites coming in, just the one. Some Guardians of Carandum armoured. We got here some more Guardians of Carandum. And some Witchron Pikes as well. More on infantry. Sauron's Will. More on infantry again. Guardians of Carandum. More on halberds there. And Mir Smoggle Chosen. Now just be a little bit careful here. We've seen the attackers get shots on this area in the past. So although they're behind a building, this area isn't foolproof, guys. It won't protect your units completely from missile fire. Remember that. We have here some Orc Javelins. Blackwatch Legion armoured up. More on halberds over here. More on infantry, Olag High. And some more on guard. And I think that's it. Now before we actually fast forward, I might actually do a search of the city of Bar Sagat. You guys can skip this area if you want to. I put timestamps on all my videos when the battle starts. But what I'm going to do here for the next couple minutes is play a small game of try to find the Witcher, and then I'll jump straight to the battle. So either enjoy me on my search, or I'll see you at the battle start, guys. It might be over here. It makes sense to put them here. Got some Witchron Hammerguard too, I didn't see them earlier. See some Nazgul there as well. And some Temple Executioners. There's so many units hidden in here that I didn't see earlier. And I'm seeing them with the exception of the one I'm looking for. Bloody hell, this is frustrating. Ah, where are you? You must have brought them. Unbelievable, this could be one of the first few times I haven't seen anyone. We've also got some Temple Guard here up top. There's a Nazgul. You have two units from Nazgul? Yeah, he did. He does have 2 units of Nazgul. Oh, guys, quiet down. Hush. I'm trying to concentrate. sure a Nazgul scratch his chin. How could a Nazgul get an itch? Alright guys, our first engagement is underway. Tweakac here sallied out his snow skirmishes too far. Melkor's Chosen's trying to get into their ranks. Probably should have continued that charge. The charge into Dunland clansmen downhill you'd think would definitely work in Mordor's favour. And he gets some nice kills off the bat. But he pulled back instead. And yeah, as I said, I couldn't find the witches. I tried to look. I found a few Nazgul. He brought 2 units of Nazgul. Mordor did. Which was interesting. Got more Snaga coming up. We also got some Temple Guard up top as well. And some Temple Executions. I found a few units there in my search, but I didn't find the one I was looking for, which is annoying as hell. Okay, they're reloading. They're going to hit the Moron on guard. Well, not the end of the world for Mordor. This is more your light to mid-tier troop. You got him that time. Wasn't too bad there. He didn't lose too many. Yeah, see? I knew you get a good charge on the Dunland clansmen. Some of them looking a little bit bloody now, though. Melkor's Chosen just melting these guys away. Come on, Nabest. Keep it up, man. Keep it up. Look at those cycle charges. It's like just hitting a nail into the floor with a sledgehammer. Slowly but surely, the nail's going in. He copped one died. Maybe it was from the snow skirmishes that was firing at them before, because the Melkor's Chosen did take some fire. And now we've got some barrow wights here before. They might have already been here the whole time, we just didn't see them. Annoyingly, they actually hide if they're not the player that sent me the replay. You see, you got some Snagas there throwing their jabbies high up into the sky. That's as bad as archers shooting up in the sky. Always try to avoid that. You see Tweakac here halted his fire. That's a good sign. The player knows what he's doing. Throwing jabbies into barrow wights is pretty much just wasting valuable ammunition. You don't want to do it. These are the sponges of the Reforged, these guys. I know them as. A lot of players have actually come to know them as that. And now he's firing again. Oh man, Tweakac, I just praised you for that, dude. Come on. Tweakac's theory right now, the only reason he's continuing to do this is he obviously wants to soften up the defense before he charges in, but he's not going to have any success with Dunland clansmen. Oh, hang on, this is bold. This is really, really bold. He charged into Dunland while Dunland Pikes were very close. And he lost 2 Melkors there. That's a lot. Now, Dunland's greatest weakness, his greatest weakness is definitely body-piercing ammunition. Because Dunland has no armor and they got a crap ton of troops per unit, they go down very, very quickly to range of fire, to body-piercing ammunition. That is their Achilles heel. So that's what Tweakac has to be cautious of when he's doing this, when he's moving up. Mordor could have brought Adunim Shadowbows, we don't know. He's okay on the Angmar front, with the exception of the witches. No archers, no body-piercing units there for them. And Isengard, I didn't think brought the Lurtz pack. I didn't see them before. Melkor's Chosen, stacking up the bodies, bit by bit. I would be tempted to fire 1 to 2 volleys into this blob area. Mainly because a hit there would get a few kills or do a crap ton of damage, and these guys would probably fall apart the moment they enter combat after those volleys. Yeah, Melkor's Chosen is still at the forefront, but it's time to pull out. I mean, Nabest has done what he can here with the cav. He can't do any more. Now, this is actually pretty interesting. We got some armor piercing ammunition coming from the Temple Guard, which is a little bit unusual from them. The Dunland pikemen have no armor. So, in light of that, I would say Nabest is pretty much wasting Temple Guard ammunition. The whole purpose of using Temple Guard is to use them on heavily armored troops, which Dunland clearly does not have, except for maybe the Spears of War thing, to be fair. No, too early, don't. Yeah, players like to use trolls, as I commented on a previous replay very recently. Players like to use their trolls a little bit prematurely. The Olog High will do well against Dunland because, well, they're low armoured troops and they don't really have great attack. So they'll last longer and they'll get more kills, but they'll take damage, and when the best needs them to face off them against more elite troops like maybe the Nazca High. Oh, not the Nazca High, because Isengard is his ally. But, Dalian Paladins, I suppose, off the top of my head. Or Swordmasters of Esgaroth, Jar Armoured Up. Those kind of units. Okay, not a bad attacking line here from Dunland. And Steelbow here has a nice firing position here with his Dalian Bowman. The best here has some Orc Javelins nearby, but the Dalian Bowmen aren't targeting them. If I was Steelbow, I'd be firing into the Orc Javelins. I do not want their Javelins coming into my forces. Anything I can do to weaken them or to slow the rate of fire by killing as many as I can, that is probably what you want to focus on when you see Orc Javelins with full ammo and yet to be committed. Yeah, I think Tweakac has actually done a good job here. He's drawing all the fire from the Temple Guard. Unfortunately, the best is not using the Dunim Shadowbows, which would have annihilated Tweakac's forces here, for sure. He's got more on infantry spread out, possibly to act as a meat shield. The defenders are really stacking up the defensive line here, and I'm not really sure why. It's not like the attackers are committing too many forces here, and it's not like they're actually committing anything of note, like anything of worthy quality to justify stacking up the lines like this. This is just basic Dunland forces. And it's also enabling Tweakac to get some nice fire here on some potentially decent units like the Richron Pikemen. Brow Whites here are still doing their job though, so while I criticise the defenders for stacking the lines, they have taken defensive measures to protect the troops in those lines to a degree. But I don't see the need to stack it up like this just yet. We'll head over to the other side in a minute. I just want to head over there now just to check to see whether the battle has begun. Okay, so we've entered into a skirmish phase here. Derek has got his tier 10 marksman and Donald archers firing away. Blue Ranger. Send up some spearmen. The veterans are being shot at, but I'm sure Pajo is okay with that. We've got Ironfoot crossbows here from Order Malice. Attackers here mixing up their archer units. I'm liking that if I'm a defender. Not so much if I'm an attacker. See, Temple Guard, I would actually use my Temple Guard on the on-foot crossbows because Temple Guard is pretty darn accurate. Crossbows are fairly deadly. And they will go down quickly to Temple Guard fire. It ignores any of their armor that they have. After all, being armor piercing. Some fairly decent fire there coming from the Uruk-hai archers. Surprisingly, they're not doing too bad. They're getting a few kills. They're actually eating the tier of their marksmen for breakfast. That is surprising from Uruk-hai archers. 11% to 8%. Yeah, potential targets for crossbows are the Donian veterans, the Gundabad Guard. Champions of White Hand would be eyeing a charge, but the on-foot spears are going to protect them. You have to think from that. They got 25 tier 10 marksmen. Trolls are good bad. Trolls of the White Hand. Trolls of Angmar. Well, I did also say in the past that if you're going to send trolls in, send in a lot. Don't send trolls in by themselves. Alright, I think Pajo is making a small mistake here. They pulled back the Trolls of the Angmar. Trolls of Angmar? Trolls of the Angmar, jeez. Yeah, you don't want to waste the Trolls of Gundabad. We always see the defense halt the attackers here. But the defenders have taken the gamble of sending up their defense on either side for a change. They're trying to make this area a kill box, but they've only got one unit of archers up top. Oh, he does have the Lotus Hunting Pack. Okay. Well, that doesn't make much sense why they're over here. Dunland's on the other side. I guess the intention is to blow up the attackers here and here. Although here will be a bit more difficult for the Lotus Pack, but they should be able to get a shot. Here would definitely be better for them. And the shot would definitely go across the entire hill from that angle. So they're waiting for the attackers to launch their assaults. Over here though, obviously the assault is already underway. Yeah, you got to bring in the Doom Shadowbows. We're on the Halberds here, getting torn apart by the Trollshore axe throwers. He lost about 60 there to the Trollshore axe throwers. I'm not even done yet, they're still taking casualties. So far the attackers have maintained a low to mid-tier line for a long time. There's Uruk-hai definitely getting shots in from the Snaga skirmishers. Okay, hang on. We got range of fire coming in, finally. Who's that from? I don't even Shadowbows, he does have them. Jeez, Nabest, you held out on me, man, for a while. Yeah. This is where the ranges are needed most. The defending troops here on the lines was taking too much damage. Mirsmog were chosen. You want to make sure they're in the fight for as long as possible. Shadowbows here acting as the perfect release valve to the pressure that was just building up for the defenders this whole time. And now put the attackers on the back foot, at least for a little while. Okay, Sarah skirmishes here, mate. They're having this, cut it out. The trolls for Axos here look like they still have ammo. I get that. And that's why he's firing them. That's probably overkill. It's only like 21 to 19. Attacker's doing pretty good actually at this stage. The balance of power is pretty even. I don't know if Nabest has committed his first unit of Nazgul. Remember, he has 2 Nazgul. These Orc Javelins are taking fire. Hopefully Nabest moves them. Who's he firing at now? Sauron's will. Yeah, you want to get them out of there. Well, look, Nabest is moving his forces, but the Sauron's will is still taking fire. Melkor's Chosen probably needs to move as well. Over here. The attack still hasn't really begun yet. Oh, okay. We've got a little bit of a crossbow battle going on here. Chambers of the White Hand charged into the Ironfoot Spears, which were out of position at the time. I'm sure he wants to get his champions there into the Ironfoot crossbows. No, he's going to pull back. Yeah. They're shooting the Yokai crossbows again, yep. Seems like Erebor is really winning that fight. Yokai crossbows are taking a long time to fire. Ironfoot axe thrower is moving up. The veteran is running to head them off. Now remember, Pajo still has 2 more units of these guys. You'd think. Okay, Archer's depleted. Veterans here probably going to break very, very soon. Again, attackers just slow to commit. They're stacking up. I mean, they've got reinforcements stationed and ready to go, but they're just not ready to commit to the attack yet. What the attackers probably need to do is set up some archer units here and here to fire on the lone hunting pack. They've got to try and keep that lone hunting pack away from that ledge as much as they can. Put as much pressure on the defenders to pull back. If they can inflict enough damage and these guys take enough casualties, they can actually deter Pajo from putting them up there, which will give their chances of success here a significantly higher of success. I didn't say that exactly well, but you get the idea. (29 to 23). high charging. Don't do that, mate. You're doing alright before. Oh, they're archers, I suppose. Not bad for the defenders. They held back the first wave. So that second's about to come in. So we are about 1/3 of the way through this fight. And balance of power remains even. You can see the slow juggernaut of the defenders rolling forwards. Now we've got the Untamed Shadowbow fire coming in thick and fast. It's a little bit too close now to their own forces. I think they've done enough there. I don't see a Nuzgul yet committed. Josh Axel is moving up again, trying to use the mountain here as cover, but Shadowbows could theoretically take him out. Temple Guard seems to have taken their place. So they're trying to go after either Sauron's Will or Oleg High. Yeah, not ideal. Blackwald's here owning the right flank. Melkor's chosen on standby. Jeez, the attackers seem really determined to kill these Sauron's Will. Jeez, they love to chant, don't they? Okay, that's only about firing. Don't know if I would fire with them yet. Now, Woodland Protectors, the only reason they would have charged in is because they've used up all their javelins already. Or an Axeman there. It looks like they've taken about 40 or so casualties. Now we might see Learn Something Back activated shortly. We've got 2 units of Ironfoot Warriors coming in. See a bunch of RFI come in over their heads. Yep, got them trackers. I'm surprised the Golden Trackers are getting such good shots behind alerts. Punting power. Okay, Puncher's still not firing. I thought now would be a good time to fire. Just for a little bit, I mean. He's shooting at a different target. I don't know what he's shooting at. They're not out of ammunition. Pajo, I thought this was the reason you put them here. I mean, there's a huge blob of troops right there you can fire a few volleys into. Belfast range would definitely be a big concern for the defenders. You have to think he'll target them. He's still not firing. I don't know what he's waiting for. He's lined them up too with the Untamed pack. That is a bit surprising. I've been saying a bit surprising a lot. I keep getting surprised. Oh, what's a while? I've been watching this game so long. You shouldn't get surprised so often. Well, common trackers at least are pouring it in, helping out the defense there. I guess we just have to trust that Pajo knows what he's doing. He's firing it in now. Charles Angmar, Urukai Pikes taking those jabby hits. Urukai Berserkers are coming in. I'm amazed he'd send in the Berserkers without trying to deal with those Belfast Marines first. See that? Change surprised to amazed. Charles of Angmar taking an absolute beating. It just seems too much for them. The Alert Hunter back really should have softened these guys up before charging the Trolls of Angmar. They would have had a lot more success had they done that before you just threw them in there. He's firing in now, but he's potentially hitting his own trolls. Yeah, he'd definitely be shooting his own guys. And now the Belfast Marines are targeting the Urukai Berserkers. Thankfully though for Pajo, it looks like they're out of ammunition. They've been firing for a while. We got here the Rise of Orthanc moving up to fire in their crossbow ammunition. Temple Guard would have been good to have to take them out. It looks worse than it is, that fight. But we do have some Urukai crossbows, is that it? Yes, we do have crossbows, but Pajo is not using them. He could be firing directly into the backs here of the halberdiers and men-at-arms, potentially even take out the Rise of Orthanc. Pajo's just deciding not to use his ammunition just yet on certain targets. What was that? Okay, crossbow. Okay, so he does have another unit of crossbows firing on that line over there. The Lothlorien troops there are falling fast. But to march into the wood firing the Urukai Berserkers. Pajo needs to redeploy those guys, get them in and amongst the Barrow Whites. Reinforcements coming in, Half-Orc Spear Guard just to sort of fill the defensive holes. I think we've got the Wanderers on the Mordor here. Yeah, we do. They're firing to the Timbers of the White Hand. Not the worst thing in the world for Pajo, I suppose. Let's head over here and check out the other battle. Sauron's will here, combining their forces with the Guardians of Karanum. Olokai coming back for more, baby. Some Scourge Raiders reloading. Who can they hit? I wonder. Okay, they're shooting troops here in the line. Dim Shadowbows can probably take out these snugger skirmishes. It'd be handy. 50 to 47. Momentum is all with Angmar here at the moment. The rest probably should just charge into their snag skirmishes. Try and kill as many of them as you can. I like the gold tinge of the former Silver Spearman. Or the commanders. Temple Guard out of ammo. Dalian Paladin's been brought up, so the attackers are keen to get through here now. Very keen. They're sending these guys in. Might be a time to bring up the Nazgul, eh? Or the Witches. Witches will be a bit of a risk, especially with the Snugger Skirmishes and March Wardens so close. And Dalian Bowmen also. Scourge Raiders firing into the Dalian Paladins. The attackers obviously think the Dalian Paladins can clear the Angmar forces away, and they've got plenty of missile units behind them to help them hold the perimeter from the defending skirmishes. Snow skirmishes is just letting it fly. Temple execution is down to 22. That's not a unit you want to lose to Snagger Fire. Temple Guard, I'd be more comfortable losing Temple Guard to that than I would Temple executions. Things looking a little bit dire here for the defenders. The defense is almost crumbled. John Hammerguard being sent up alone. Golden Trackers being moved up. Well, defenders aren't withdrawing just yet. Attackers almost through though on the right flank. There's nothing here. He's got these Guards of Warthank guarding it. I'm starting to think he doesn't have witches. Or else he would have used them by now. I'm seeing Blackguard. Which one? Blackguard. No. Don't see anything. Defense here. Looks to be on their last legs as well. I've got one unit of Uruk-hai pikemen here. Pajo needs to pull them out or set them up. Looks like he's going to set them up. 58 to 58. Dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan. We'll find Witches of Angmar. They do exist. They are here. But probably being deployed on the wrong side if I'm being fair. On the other side, that's where the most attackers are clumped up right now. Over here, they're far more spread out. The chances of witches getting significant kills on this attack here is very, very small. We got some fire from the Black Hawk Engineer. Black Hawk Engineers are firing here. That is interesting. Thought he would have wanted to save those in the event that the defenders fell back for a last stand at the top. Blackhawks could shred any potential missile units that they try to put on that ledge on the right next to the choke point. So if I'm a defender, I'm liking this. If I'm seeing that, then I'm liking it. Yes, I'm losing units to them, but if they run out of ammunition, it's a big piece off the battlefield that I, as a defender, do not have to worry about. Blackhawks aren't really that much of a threat in melee. Hey, we know the witches can actually reach that far. Steelbow just lost his general. Scourge, they're under fire. They're also being shot at now by the Rise of Orthanc. Yeah, probably get them out of there. And holding strong here. Isengard doesn't want to give up this choke point just yet. He wants to hold on to it for a little bit longer. Those Goblin Trackers seem determined to wipe out those Staff Masters for some reason. So it's only pack out of ammunition. Not a good sign there for the defenders. Alright, we are past the halfway point. Both sides trying to push the other. Derek here reinvigorating the attack over here, trying to break through the Angmar forces. Not an easy task. This kind of environment is where the Witcher pikemen thrive. They're not getting through this anytime soon. Orc Javelins must have used... I don't know, Orc Javelins still have ammo. Looks like another unit of Guardians can't do it, which from Hammerguard managed to stabilise things over here. Supported by the Orc Javelins, a potent mix. Maneuver that once again has the attackers on the back foot. These guys are far from finished. Still got a few decent units in play, but Dale doesn't have that general anymore, so that's got to be weighing on him a little bit. The range just has a unit of archers over here. Tweakac does still have his Spears of Orthanc.
Only half the enemy force remains. We're under attack!
All Javelins are firing into everything they can here. I think Angmar can actually hold with what he's got. Largely thanks to the Orc Javelins. How many ammo do they have? We've got to be running out. Yeah, okay, now they're out. Don't know where they're running off to. I thought Angmar can hold with all he's got, but I guess I was wrong. Well, Javelins trying to run away. They don't have any ammo, so surprised he's going to such great lengths to save them. Which on pikemen have withdrawn. Warmray is trying to get them out of there. I don't think they need to fear the riders so much, but they need to fear the crossbows. But the attackers need to push up here and cut off those pikemen's escape. Oh, we've got some pathfinding glitch here. Yeah, we see this a little bit. Only way to do that is to keep clicking the unit around, and these guys will be able to run around that rock eventually. There you go. Well done. You got there in the end, boys. Jeez, what destroyed them? I didn't think the attackers bring anything. That's a little curious. That's actually very curious. Hopefully someone can post in the comments below what destroyed that thing. Given how big this replay is, I'm not really that inclined of going back to try and find out what happened. But it looks like we're seeing a full retreat here back to the top. The attackers are withdrawing. Sorry, the defenders are withdrawing with the attackers in pursuit. And so we'll do a small cut here, guys, and come back once the final defense begins. Alright, we're back briefly. Lothlorien is trying to pin down the Witcher pikemen, which are scrambling to get away. They broke him, and one raider lost him. Just a little bit surprising because, oh jeez, it did it again. Now I'm conscious of it. This is going to be fun. That's unlucky. One raider waited too long. It's unfortunate. He did try and save him. He marched him all the way down this little path here. Managed to get him this far. But Lothlorien just cut him off. If he wanted to save them, he should have tried to charge out to try and hold back Lothlorien's forces. keep them at bay long enough for the Witch-on pikemen to escape, and then withdraw back up the ramp there. That would have been the only thing he could have done to try and save those pikemen. Okay guys, we've got our first little battle here. So Tweakac tried to munch up some snow skirmishes to fire on the front lines, but Pajo isn't having a word of it. He's just chased him off. We've got some depleted Lothlorien units going to be sent in shortly. We might show that. Snarger's back. Look at crossbows are in loose formation still. The wonders in the morale of firing into the Temple Guard. Defenders have a lot of forces stationed here where they're protected. Orc Javelin's about to fire in. There you go. We've got unfoot crossbows also firing in. I'm going to try and take out the Orc Javelins. This last stand might be a little while. Trying to get them by so we can just wrap around and just try and attack them from all sides, weaken the morale, break them that way. That's the idea. All the units here, the Blackwatch here, getting hit. Longray is losing one of his best units. Blackwatch ain't cheap. Loose formation isn't helping them. Okay, trying to get him out of loose formation, man. Get him into tight formation. There you go. Probably move to time 2 speed just because it's getting a little bit grindy. What Riders doing in the background there? Yeah, they're going to be shut down now. Hopefully the attackers are saving some of their crossbows for when the witches make their reappearance. Yeah, I forgot Steelbow brought a catapult. Haven't really seen him use it just yet. Now Mordor's general is in the Uruk Captain's unit. I'm not seeing it used just yet. Angmar's is in the Blackguard, the Witch-on Blackguard. Defenders are keeping a lot of their forces way, way back. They're trying to hit. Again, it's a Sauron's will. Oh, Witcher Fire coming in thick and fast. They really bunted this attack. How'd they fire all the way up there? Let's talk about a lucky shot. The attackers are trying to get a bead on those defending troops behind the hill. They just can't. They need to stop doing that. Attackers here are using up a lot of ammunition. I'm not getting any results for it. I mean, who's firing after all? But the Wanderers and the Roller here trying to shoot at those forces. Okay, Angmar sent up his general. That's a bit brave. You have to wonder if it's too soon. Scourge Raider's moving to get a shot. It's a lot of firepower. How much ammunition does the Wanderers have? Been firing what feels like forever. That's a bit better. That's another volley there. Good volley from the Witcher Scourge Raiders. But Derek does have 8 civilians there, taking some of the fire there, or the brunt of some of the fire. Nazgul coming in. Sauron's will coming in. All hands on deck defense now. Full court press. Fantasy are throwing everything they got at the attackers. The Guardian's being brought up. We might see the Witches fire soon. If the Witches can fire on them, they should. Karaskan Guardians is not a unit you want to mess with. This is a firing. Very nice, good shot.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Jeez, you saw Lothlorien hightail it out of there when you saw the Witches move, didn't you? $80 to 91. Second unit of Nazgul coming in. $81 to 91. Jump Scourge Raiders firing to the Karaskan Guardians. The Guardians here in a bit of strife. nice shot from the catapult. The attackers trying to keep those witches pinned behind the hill. Okay, looks like we've got another unit of Nazgul up there. I think there's just two. Maybe they withdrew that one that was here earlier. Yeah, they did. Okay, looks like Derek this off's his general, maybe. Is that a full unit of Uruk-hai pikes? No, well, it's a depleted unit, but about 60% still healthy. What trump cards do the defenders have left? They still have their witches. He's got one haymaker left, Angmar has, maybe. He's just trying to wait for the right time to use it. Erebor reinforcing the attack.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
It's got to be getting there. He's got to try and fire another volley in. He's got to try and take out those Axgard of Erebor, or this defense is over.
Only half the enemy.
Scourge raise at 44, coming in. The attackers are almost through. Uruk-hai Berserkers, a full unit of Berserkers have just shown up. There's some Nazgul left. And witches. 85 to 96. The Berserkers just carving up the Axgard for sure. Come on, guys. Haven't got a fresh being sent up. $86 to 97. The attackers are just clawing away with this one.
Our men have slain the enemy.
Mordor General's gone.
Will lose their will.
Okay, Angmar just lost their general. It's got to be time to send out Nazgul high. Got a lot of troops here. It could be time for the final Angmar volley. What is the Worm Raider waiting for? He's got to relieve the pressure here on the defensive lines. Okay, here we go. Oh no, witches are moving back. They were going to take a shot.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
I wouldn't use the witches now. It's a lot of arrows. Yeah, coming from the Bardian marksman, no less. The witches could get a shot in here right now. It could be the end of the attackers. We'll have to brave the arrow fire to get in at the right angle. When you charge to that ledge, you can probably fire into the Barding herd because it's more in the center of the attacking column. To maximize their kills. If he targets the Earls of Dale, it could do the same trick. $88 to $98. On one. We saw them do a good volley before from over there. Surprised they can't replicate it. Come on, Pajo needs support. Spears of Orthanc, reloading. Doesn't have a shot. Alright, he obviously thinks it's now or never. Oh yes. Which is down to 8. $91 to $99. Attackers trying to keep those witches pinned. You see the witches hovering in the background there. $92 to $99. Okay, the Amroth just lost their general. Okay, witches are moving in once again. And moving back, because here comes the arrows. Thinking, why are they moving back? Yes. Oh yeah, that's why. $93 to $99. Rise of Orthanc got through.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh, the last witch just killed him. Is he out of ammunition? Does he have more? Ah, he's out. Here comes the Obsidian Guard. We're finished here.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
94 to 100. Not a bad fight back there from the defenders. And there's the catapult.
Our men have slain the enemy general.
That's the last general.
Troops will lose their will. Aye. The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Final score 95 to 100.
Sword's edge.
So well done to Steelbow and his team there on their victory. That was really well done and hard fought. Steelbow there 1070, Blue Ranger 735, Order Malice 1371, Derek 154 527, and Tweakac 1495. Tweakac there really carrying the team, same as Erebor. Tweakac there getting the most kills there out of the team, which was surprising considering he went in first. Pajo there 2384, One Raider 2834, Nabest here 2684. Jeez, look, every kill count there ended in a 4. Just a coincidence. Okay, Daily Bowman there 100 to 62, and Swordmaster of Esgaroth 181, and the Catapult only 95, so the Catapult wasn't able to get too many kills there, but I don't think he used it that much anyway. But, well done to him and his team. Unlucky to the defenders. You got so close, guys. If you want to see your own replay featured here on this channel, you can send it to my email at scoutsofentertainment@gmail.com. You can also post it to me directly on Discord via private message. You can post it to me on my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, as well. Or you can simply post your 30 days Reforged replay on the 30 days Discord as well, and tag me in that one always helps. This is Mika from Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scout Troopers. Catch you in the next Total War battle.